at that time. We got the Kentucky sign. Yeah! But we got a nice early morning start here heading to Kentucky, but we're gonna not make up much time because we're dealing with about 2 inches of snow on the roads. Going to pick up Cud. He's not a morning guy, so he's gonna be a grouchy mood. He doesn't even like to hunt mornings. He says they're way overrated, but we got about a 9-hour drive ahead of us here. Get checked in the hotel and hopefully get in the woods this afternoon. Get the first sit in. Cheap stuff. Good, look at that. Cud's in there. That's a picture of Cud buying beer already. So we're heading out to our lease in Kentucky for a rifle hunt. Colin Crevel beat us to the property. He's been hunting for a few days, and the rest of the guys and myself are excited to get in the stand. I did make it out in October for an archery hunt to try and figure out the lay of the land. Well, I wasn't able to put down one of these giant Kentucky bucks with a bow, but I did find out where they're not. Guess where you're gonna be, Cud? My spot. You're a mess.
You ever clean that gun?
Yeah, I cleaned it this morning.
I bet if you'd run a patch through that barrel, that is filthy.
What if I run a patch through you?
So we're out here in Kentucky for rifle season on our lease. Jerry and I got here late in the day and figured we'd come out tonight, just scout a little bit and sit, watch a field, see if we could locate where the deer are traveling. Hopefully have a little bit of luck. Probably a long shot because we haven't really had the opportunity to spend much time out here to scout. So it's kind of a guessing game, but sometimes luck is better than planning, so we'll see what happens.
Are you comfortable enough, Cud? What are you doing, camping?
Hey, I'm gonna sit. I walked 75 yards to get to this spot. I'm in a chair. J-Rod's in one in his area too, and I don't see anything wrong with that.
Well, we just got here tonight, checked into the hotel, got dressed and got out here. We're gonna sort of scout tonight, see what we can see to get a plan for tomorrow and the next day. We sort of got to a good spot here, had a buck chasing some does down here. It turned out that was probably that same buck that come through this timber here and crossed that field and got to something he didn't like and he came back at us.
He's definitely not a shooter, but not bad for the first night out here. Still have about 30 to 40 minutes of shooting light left, so I'm confident we're going to see more buck. Mike. Wonder if I grounded him if he'll come. I'm gonna bleed at him and try to bring him in a little bit.
Cud, stick to the only kind of can you can work.
Mike and I got in here, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours ago at most, just to try to scout a little bit and figure out where we might want to spend our time in the next 3 days here in Kentucky. And we had a great night. We had about 10 to 12 doe come out all around us, and just at last light here, we saw a buck come across that field, and I was questioning whether he should be a shooter. He was just out there a little bit too far, and we're running out of light. And I couldn't tell exactly what he was, so with a few days left, I figured we would hold off and maybe get a better look before we decide to take a shot. But I could have got a shot on him. I just hope it's not a mistake, so we'll see.
We're live.
To catch all the crazy behind-the-scenes action from the Bearded Buck, like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. Oh, we're gonna get on some deer today, huh? We hunted so hard yesterday and nothing.
What do you mean? I saw 12 doe.
You pass them up, though. I'm going down in there to shoot that one tonight.
That deer, you wouldn't shoot.
Yeah, it's 170 inch. On tap for the second evening's hunt, and Cud showed some pretty good restraint last night. If I see a buck like that, his trigger finger's getting scratched.
I'm taking that coat.
Self-explanatory, Cud. Hey, Cud, I passed a road crew back there. They're looking for the survey equipment.
So Mike and I had a very active first sit last night. We got in here a little late, and we saw 12 doe, at least 12 doe, and we saw a buck. It was a nice buck. It came out in the corner of the field, worked its way across the field, but we were just about out of daylight. Couldn't get a good look through the binoculars or the scope to see exactly what he was and whether we wanted to shoot him. He was close. We think it was a 10-point. Went back to the room last night, took a look at the footage. The camera got a good view of him, and we think that he may have been one that I should have shot. So if he comes out tonight with a little more light, he may be in trouble. I'm going to have Mike, my camera guy, tell me whether to shoot or not tonight. I'm just going to say, Mike, you want me to shoot? If he says yes, I'm shooting. It could be a spike, a 4-point. He says yes, I'm pulling a trigger. So I've been filing my trigger finger with sandpaper to have it real sensitive, so when I just put it down, that's how I roll. In the morning, we were talking about the Cud. The house cat.
Kitty. Cud's having hallucinations about seeing cats versus coyotes. I would take an hallucination to see anything. I'm not seeing over here. Well, we didn't get a chance to do an opening interview because we had deer at this blind when we walked in here this afternoon. We got set up trying to figure out where they might be moving. It's first time hunting this, and we had some more does come in on us. They blew, busted us, and ran down through here. Cud decided to go back in the spot he hunted last night. He saw a iffy buck. Wasn't sure if it was mature or he wanted to shoot it. We came back, looked at the footage, and I think he decided he wanted to go back in there and shoot that buck tonight. So he's down over the other ridge. I'd hear him if he shoots, so I'm sort of excited for him. I think that buck should come out again. It didn't get spooked last night, so Cud, he may be on to one tonight.
Really, Jerry? You think Cud's the only one that can shoot a buck tonight? I don't know if you remember this or not, but I'm sitting in your stand, and something's gonna die. That's a tank. Good old Kentucky buck. Oh man, true stud. Big deer, has a big scar on his head. We got fighting and stuff. 3 or 4 brow points on it. Awesome deer.
Yeah. Awesome. I heard the shot of you down here, man. Give it to me. Huh? Awesome. Oh, look at him. What a stud. Congratulations, man. That is awesome.
That's the same one from last night. Huh? That's the same one from last night, I guarantee it. You think? Yeah. Well, we just saw our sixth buck of the night. To be honest with you, I'm getting sick interview and I just want to shoot one. I wish we would get a shooter right here already. We actually just heard a shot over there. I don't think it was Colin. I think it was that side of the river, but I hope it was. We'll have to text them and find out. They already text me. Jerry said Colin shot a 160. I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna shoot him for sure. I'm gonna shoot him. Should I shoot him? Ready? A big old buck just come on. I just put him down. Tag punched in Kentucky, baby.
So you were questioning shooting that buck? Cud, I'm thinking you need glasses, not just hearing aids, buddy.
He dropped right in his tracks. We gave him a few minutes just to be safe. We're gonna go out there and get a hold of him now and see what we got. That deer came out of a finger. That's the first deer we've seen come out of that spot. What a cool deer, huh? What a cool deer. Second night rifle season here in Kentucky. Mike and I sat in the same spot. Last night we had a ton of activity. Tonight we saw 6 or 7 bucks. This was about the 7th buck, I believe. He come out where easy shot. Could walk out 50, 60 yards. Easy shot, whacked him. It's been a great night. Colin nailed one tonight too. Everybody, the bearded buck team's putting him down tonight. Mike and I, he walked out. He was just there instantly. Mike's like, shooter, shooter, shooter. I got up in the sticks, boom, dropped him in his tracks. What a great hunt. Now here's J-Rod. We had activity all night. It was crazy. It was crazy. He'd come out right here. All the other ones come out over there. That was awkward. Dude, we were right there.
What is wrong with you two? You guys have the most awkward celebrations.
Oh, I feel so much. Yes. It's like being out at a football game or somewhere in public with your wife and you run into your ex-girlfriend. Do you hug her? Do you high-five her? What do? You guys are awkward.
Holy smokes, look at this gnarly bugger. Holy
Look
smokes.
at that neck. Look at that.
Look at that, he was punched right through him.
Isn't that amazing?
Well, big congrats to Cud and Colin and laying down 2 big hammers on our Kentucky lease. Another trip I wasn't able to make it down on, but I'll be sure to be there next year.
Cud, when's the last time you saw a coyote go, kitty, kitty, kitty? It's a cat, man. No, they don't go kitty, kitty, kitty. I've never seen one.
Hey, John, I'd appreciate you making fun of my shooting stick. That thing allows me to shoot 42,000 yards. Don't be jealous.
That was awkward.